Revelation 18, and I'm going to start at the 8th verse. It says, therefore shall a plague come in 1 hour, 1 day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
Hey, nuclear fires. The plague's going to come in 1 day. Go ahead, huh?
For strong is the Lord Yahweh B'Shem power, who judges her.
Strong is the Lord Yahweh B'Shem that judges America. Hey, because that's going to be a glorious day, huh?
Right.
The armies of the world going to be destroyed by the express image of our power. Yahweh, his son Yahweh Shai is going to destroy the armies of the world. It's going to be just dust and smell of smoke. And then the Lord going to go get that smoke with Babylon. And it's going to be no more. Yeah, go ahead and read that part again.
This is verse 8 again. It says, there shall be, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in 1 day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai power, who judges her.
And the world gonna know, like, damn, how the fuck, you know, damn, how the Lord is gonna destroy America, how the earth is gonna rock to and fro, and how the Lord is gonna save his elect. That's gonna show the power, might, authority, and sovereignty of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. If you ain't on his team, through 1 hour,
Verse 9 it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her.
They're going to bewail America and lament because she's going to be no more. And why are they going to really lament? Because they ain't going to be able to do trade deals with America anymore. And also, nobody was expecting America, or nobody is expecting America to be destroyed during this war. They gonna be like, what the fuck? This is the golden cup. Like, yeah, that's just gonna be crazy. Like, what the fuck? They ain't gonna expect that. Because America's no more. Like, who is the ruling power? This Yahweh Shai, son of Yahweh. That's who's gonna be reigning. Like this. They gonna have to bend the knee. Yes, that's right.
Lord.
That's right. That's right. Like you said, in 1 day, so people go like you ain't gonna see that. Like Esau know the power of the missiles and shit, but only to a certain extent. Like he don't know like it's gonna be like.
But I think it's gonna be. You know, this is me speaking as a man. These hypersonics, as they're called now. I think they're going to be more destructive than what Esau anticipates.
Oh yeah.
Because the scriptures say that the Lord's Spirit is going to be in them. Because when he bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, he said the destruction was more than what he anticipated.
Yep.
So he didn't even know it was going to be that destructive. But now we've graduated all the way to ICBMs and hypersonics. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be more destructive than what I think he anticipated.
It has to be to make the earth knock off its axis. It's going to be moving and exceeding. Because it's like the earth is spinning fast, right? But what can knock it off its axis but the will of the Lord? You know?
Verse 10 it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon.
Unfortunate. That great city.
That mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Bro, they gonna be crying, squealing, wailing, yelling, but they gonna be in fear for their own life.
This is back in Jeremiah 50, jumping to verse 40. It says, as Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's it. They gonna be like, this is it. Just like the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, that's how he's gonna overthrow America. And then then shall they know that the prophet has been among them, because they only heard it in one place, that America was going to end like that.
And the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell there.
So no human foot will ever lay claim to this part of the world ever again. Ever. Is that it? Now read that out in 2nd Esdras real quick.
This is in 2nd Esdras 16 and 40 in the GNT. It says, listen to my message, my people.
Hey, listen to the message. Listen, you know? Because when we first heard, like, Yo, brothers knew about the concentration camp. Like, oh shit, they ain't about to throw me in there, cuz. So, and then you heard about the missiles. You like, I live in America. What the fuck? I don't want to get out. You know, Jacob Ford, they ain't got no damn plane ticket. They might be able to fly out, but they can't fucking stay out. You know, they gotta come back and shit. So you thinking like, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of America if these men is telling me that America's gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles? How am I gonna get out of here? Where am I gonna go? Learn, oh the Lord, our Lord is gonna get us out of it. But only an elect number is gonna get out.
I got something real quick, bro.
Let the brother finish.
And get ready for the battle.
So there's a battle coming. Get ready for the battle. It's gonna be more mental than anything. It's gonna get physical. But he who knows has already won half the battle. Knowing is half the battle.
When the disasters come,
Oh, when the disaster, it didn't even say plagues that time. I said disasters come.
you must live as people whose home is not in this world.
That's the elect. They're living as people whose home is not in this place. We don't live here, man. We're as pilgrims. We're in another time. We're in the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the kingdom of heaven. And in order for that kingdom to be a reality, these things must happen. Go ahead,
Merchants must not expect to make a profit from what they sell.
Hey, because lands is about to be invaded. People about to be fucking robbed. People about to be shot. Woo! Forever purge. That's what's going to be. If they got bigger guns than your guns, then son, you through.
They must be ready to run for their lives.
Be ready to run for your life. Because you ain't getting out unless Yahweh Shemashai sees you a way out.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Their customers must expect to lose whatever they buy.
Hey, because they're going to be robbed. They're going to be followed. They're going to be the damn thing to be taken. Yep. Hence seized. Hence raped. Go ahead,
Whoever builds a house shall not plan to live in it.
Why? Because you're going to flee from it. Whether it be a damn storm, a goddamn fire, troops, famine. Famine going to drive your ass out.
Newly created creature.
Hey, newly created creature.
Hey, Salakia, just the dead bodies of self, you know, nobody's going to be picking up dead bodies up, you know, so it's going to be stinking, disease is going to spread. Yeah.
And what did it say? It said those that remain, the pestilence and famine going to get them. Yep. Those that go out, the sword, it's going to be way dead. You know? But the Lord told us to actually step out and say he's going to be a guide to be even as a pilgrim.
Farmers should not expect to harvest their crops.
Hey, ain't the farmers cursing people out like your food prices going up, stop fucking playing. Like we ain't got enough to produce what y'all buying. And if the truck is going to strike, we can't give it to them to give it to you. So they ain't going to be able to sell what they grow. They ain't going to be able to grow anything. This is going to be a scorched earth campaign. The military going to take that over. Go ahead,
Or pick their grapes.
There ain't nobody going to be left to pick the grapes. People going to flee because of the noise of the sword, the war. But who going to come in and put that on? The elect. It said it said in the days of famine thou shalt be satisfied.
Those who marry must not expect to have children.
Hey, those who having sexual relations don't expect to have any children. Because it said, woe unto them that are with child, and woe unto them that give suck in those days, to those that are not under the hedge of the Lord. Right. Because the women that's with the men of the Lord, they shall be saved through childbearing. Go ahead,
And that's par for the course, because a lot of these bitches, they spend their whole life trying to prevent themselves from having a child through all these different means and foreign substances and all this shit. Hey, and then in that day, the Most High is just going to close your womb out.
Hey, all these bitches that want to kill their babies, well, you ain't going to be saved. You know why? Because you're only going to be saved through childbearing. But through you getting a damn abortion after abortion or a Henny and a Plan B, your ass has destroyed your
reproductive. Yeah.
So now you're going to die.
When is her use?
Woo!
Right. It's already shows she's already useless spiritually. She's
Right.
already useless fruitfully too.
Yep. And what did the scripture say? Did it lie? She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You dead already. You walking dead through. Go ahead.
It says, those who marry must not expect to have children, and those who don't marry must live as if they had been widowed.
Oh man, because you ain't about to get touched. Like, you ain't going to want to be found in that day, except to be of a But even in that sense, you don't want to be found by that man of the Lord, because you may not be the person he wants to see at that time.
And if you get turned down by one man of the Lord, don't expect another one to come around. Man, if you get turned down, that's it. Because that's the spirit of the Most High rejected.
One body.
Rejected.
Like we one body. That's just like if you come and ask a brother an opinion on something. A brother might tell you something a little different only because he worded it different, but it's the same message.
It's the same gospel.
You know, he might have said it a little nicer or maybe a little more eloquently. You know, one brother might be more rough, but it's the same word.
Same spirit.
Same thing.
That's right. Well,
Anything that is done will be useless.
woo, if it ain't of the Lord, it is useless. It ain't going to amount to nothing. Because what you see here, it looks like it's nothing. It just looks like men on the corner talking. We're talking about the world to come. We're talking about things that are going on. We're bringing you up to speed. News and prophecy. We're giving you the news. So it's up to you to take it, receive it, believe it or not. These things are happening. You got to have faith. Go ahead, huh?
Foreigners will harvest the crops.
Hey, who are these foreigners? Foreign troopers. The day of the blue helmets. The day of the UN. They gonna be here in these streets. It's gonna be the specimens.
Shit, they here already.
They here already.
Yeah, just waiting to get activated.
Yeah. It's gonna be the Chinese. Many brothers and sisters have had dreams that houses is getting invaded by people speaking Mandarin, Cantonese and shit, Russian, other languages that you don't understand. But that's not actually just a dream. It's a vision.
It's a vision from the Lord.
Right. There it is. Go ahead,
It says, seize the wealth.
Oh, they're going to seize the wealth. Because what is real wealth? Land, human resources, slaves. What else? Gold and silver, you can find it.
That's what truly blessed means. When you have land, you have people, you have resource for cattle.
Yeah.
Right?
Go ahead, keep reading the number.
And it says, tear down the houses and carry off the children as slaves.
Because they need the new generation to be what they want them to be. Hence, the fourth industrial revolution. They're doing all of this thinking that they're going to bring in a new world order, but it's of the Lord that they're going to be raised up, they're going to be chipped, they're going to be in a damn concentration camp, or they're going to die. Now, the children of the elect, they're going to be taken care of, kept under the mighty hand of the Lord, so that they will not see the grave hell. All right, go ahead,
Anyone who has children will be bringing them up to be slaves or die of starvation.
Hey, so if you don't go to Esau to get the chip, the CHIP, then they're going to die in famine. But that's not for the children of the elect. The Lord says it's totally different for us. Eat, drink, and you ain't going to see hell. But for the rest of you people, if you trust in this system, you're only going to be bringing them up to be slaves, chipped, or they're going to die of famine.
And we're in that time.
We're in that.
It's not going to, it's not 10 years, it's not 15 years, it's today. It's every day.
It's right now.
It's right now. We're in that time.
Each day that goes by is going to get worse and worse for you.
The more you hold on to this world, the more you lose. You know, that's it.
How Shah said that.
And he said it. He said, he that wants to save his life shall lose it. That's it. Oh, you bring Revelation 6 real quick. Going into that black horse. That's it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, beginning at verse 4. And it reads, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon.
Now it's a red horse, and the horse represents power. Who's known as red? Esau, Edom. He's the one bringing this fourth industrial revolution. He's the one bringing war. He's the one bringing the end of the old, the beginning of the new. As he thinks, he has to bring war. Go ahead,
It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And Esau is going to take peace from the earth. Peace is already taken away. It just hasn't gotten to a global war yet. But it's already war in different areas, skirmishes. But it's soon going to be a global world war.
And that they should kill one another.
Woo! World War III.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
And this was given unto Esau, Edom. This is how he's going to take the earth. By by way of the sword. And this is how he wants to take this world and make it his own digitally. War. Hence the three woes. Then they have like a writing on it, the elders of Zion,
Yeah.
They had like 3 world
like
wars
the
mapped
dash
out.
plan,
There it is.
And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see."
Come on, see.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse.
Black horse going into hyperinflation, going into you paying a day's wage for things that ain't enough. But the Lord gonna make it enough for his elect. But for the rest of you people, you gonna suffer. Because the Lord is putting you on the scale. He's putting you in captivity, slavery. And is representing dark times for the nation of Israel. Hence, Jacob's trouble.
Like in Friday, when Rocky goes, when Chris Rock walks on the door, he says, "If I'm make it enough." The Lord's gonna, gave him $1. This ain't enough. Make it enough. The Lord's gonna make. The Lord's making enough for us to be fed. We ain't gotta work nothing. But you people, it's over.
He that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand, and I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny."
Hey, that penny represented a day's wage in ancient Rome. Now we in Rome 2.0. Your day's wage, you either gonna have to get at the gas, food, or getting around, or the place of your living. And it's getting hard for people. They gotta decide like, shit, I don't know what to do. That's why niggas is quitting. That's why they giving up. That's why they going from state to state. But it's getting worse everywhere. Go ahead, huh?
And 3 measures of barley for a penny.
It ain't a lot for a little. Well, it's a little for a lot. Go ahead, huh?
And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Even in the midst of these dangers and dark times, there's a light shining in a dark place. Word. That's the oil and the wine. That's what's gonna get you through. Not you having all the damn money in the world. Shit, Kanye got all the money in the world. We're seeing he through. We have real money. This is what's gonna amount to everything in these days.
And when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a pale horse.
They going into the pestilence. And that woman, Barbara Marks Hubbard, they know that they the pale horse. It says the Lord decides who's gonna die, and they execute. They send out the pestilence out. Hence, what's that place in Atlanta? The CDC. The WHO.
And his name that sat on him was Death.
Hey, and death is about to reign in this land. Why? Because a lot of people that got the juicy juice, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Right? Then you got monkeypox, and then you got Marburg. Oh damn, zombies. You got every goddamn thing. Then you got the CERN. They gonna jump, you know. So, man,
It says, and hell followed with him.
the grave is coming, man. You being dumped into a damn FEMA coffin. It's right there.
And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth.
Now, guess where the 4th part of the earth is? What region? The region of the Americas. That's the 4th part. Because every other part was found in the 3rd part. That's Russia, Asia, Africa, you know, the Middle East, so to speak. But they're like, but the 4th part, and the whole, that's on the other side of the world, the new world, the new lands, right? It said, go read that part again.
And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth.
So the pestilence and the dying of the diseases, it was given to the 4th part of the earth, the Americas, South America, the Americas, Canada, all those places, Alaska,
To kill with sword,
to kill with the gun,
and with hunger,
and with hunger. Fucking shit on fire and shit, burning down. They euthanizing their flock, cursing out the farmer killing himself. Damn.
and with death,
And with death.
and with the beasts of the earth.
And with the beasts of the earth, because the beasts gonna change their places out, and they gonna go out hunting. This is the 4th part of the earth. The Lord is sending it out on this side of the world. That's why it's some fucking crazy ass shit going on over here that ain't going on anywhere else.
I just saw the beasts changing their place. I just saw this morning, I saw a big ass raven, and I know the difference. The raven was standing in the midst of crows, and it was way bigger than the crows. And I looked it up. Is that possible? Because I know ravens don't like the city. They like to live in the wilderness. And they said of recent, there's been reports of ravens in LA, and they've been around the congregation of crows.
Ooh, the death.
But that's very rare because ravens do not like the city at all. That's crows that are in the city. Ravens are out in the wild, and they're way bigger than the crow.
That's right.
And I saw it. I was driving by. I was like, what the fuck? Like the raven was sitting like right here, and the crows was right under. They had a big ass bill, and I was like, that's a fucking raven.